Okay, so now that we're in the temple proper, I know there's an unlockable character that I think you can get around here. I know nothing about it, but that's fine. I'll make it work. Okay, what is holding... Oh, spacebar turns on the auto-aim. Which actually I might as well just leave on for this one, as there's no reason not to. The bats are just gonna... Actually, no, that's a terrible idea. Alright, so things that we want: Holy Arts, Divine Wrath. Haste is good. Haste is kinda good. I think my only immediate problem with Deer Form is I have no idea how long it's gonna last. Oh, there we go. Alright, that's a little bit more obvious. So we have 2 magic spears that deal 20 damage and a magic scythe that does a bunch. Let's go for the magic spear. It's wholly new. They got rid of the daggers. It's now kind of been split, so the magic scythe is all about magic scythe. And the magic spear is kind of the new dagger. Extra damage for every max HP you have. 400th enemy killed by summon drops a soul heart. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, we want that. We want that. We want that heckin' bad. My one worry is that I'm going to just stay in perpetual, bat form and not leave it, which is entirely a possibility. I do like the spears so far. They seem pretty neat. We gotta give Endless Mode another shot at some point, but I might want to look into modding this game. Because I know there's some interesting potential mods. Frenzy, summon attack speed. Ooh. Oh, summons Inflict Burn, and chance on hit to kill enemies does not affect. I like these. I like these a lot. I wonder if the dragon's still in the game, or if that's been nixed out. So here's the question. Oh, I really am limited here. Hopefully EXP for enemies killed outside of the map, is just auto-collected or something. It'd be kind of unfortunate if that's not the case. Okay, Soul Reap. Soul Heart, every 500th enemy killed drops a Soul Heart. Soul Hearts are converted to max HP after gaining them. Bullet damage by 15% when you gain a Soul Heart. Gain a Soul Heart when you lose a Soul Heart, enemies lose 80% of their max HP. Yeah, let's snag this. Because I like the idea of the Soul Heart reaping. That seems like a really useful thing, especially with the magic spears. If I can scale their damage up tremendously by just stacking Soul Hearts aplenty. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be in deer form more often than not, I'm realizing, which is fine. Summon attack speed 20%, and inflict a burn on enemies. Seems useful. Yeah, I like the deer charge. And plus side is, with the magic spears, and eventually once we get the scythe and some other things, we can rely on those to hit things while I'm in deer form as well. Even though deer form is, like, really effective, I might actually be semi-permanently in deer form. Chance to call down lightning. I have no other choice. The developer must have been waiting all year to do this. Whoa, those are some freaky doodads. To have a, Christmas-themed... Oh, they explode. There we go. A Christmas-themed character. That actually works. Like, I like her effect. Okay, so what do we have? Arrow magic. When shooting out your last ammo, shoots out a gale. That's good. Or we have evasive. Dodge, move speed, dodge bonus increased by movement speed, and also becomes small. There's run and gun, and then there is also take aim. Now, the one reason why I might want to do take aim is specifically so we can get penetration, because my bats having pierce is a good idea. But I might want to go for in the wind. So I'm gonna go for run and gun just because it's going to make my non-deer form time more effective. There we go. And I'm gonna repeatedly just clonk those guys. There we go. I'm really digging these summon changes. They feel so much more effective and so much more interesting. Okay, what is this? Extra damage for every max HP you have. It's good, it's not the one we want. But we do want to grab it so I can grab Soul Knight. Okay. Because Soul Knight is going to make my spears goofy. Oh, ramming bosses is really funny. Summon a deer friend that deals 50% of your deer form's damage. Oh, sick. It's just Santa Claus. Oh boy. Okay, there's Soul Knight. We have some other ones that are great. Soul Hearts are converted to max HP after 60 seconds of gaining them. That's actually really useful. We want Soul Drain, but I want to grab Soul Knight first. Because we already have the ability to gain Soul Hearts, and we might have gotten that just at the right time. It's a bit hard to tell. I think they do of course they're going to do extra damage. I have no idea how this is going to factor. Maybe it will work right, maybe it won't, I don't know. Once we have even more enemies spawning, this should be even more ridiculous. The one question is, when I'm in deer form, does that actually count as a summon kill? It counts as a regular kill, but it might not count as a summon. Let's see, I could go in the wind, or we do dragon egg. Yeah, let's grab dragon egg. We're already strong enough that we can go for it, and we might as well. Yeah, I'm not so sure I actually want to be killing things in deer form. If it counts as summon damage, it should though. Deer form damage is scaled based on my overall summon damage, so I'd hope it would count. Boy, with the right build, you could probably just be permanently invincible as this character. Because there's also the, become invincible after X seconds of... Well, I guess I might as well grab Divine Blessing. Become invincible after X number of... It's like time setting enemies on fire or something to that extent. But I could see that being really nutty really fast if you want to just be endlessly untouchable. I guess it would get a little dicey if you don't do enough damage, but... Yeah, so my spears are doing 72 damage now. If I can... Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to get more of them, am I? Eh, well. Whoa. You're new. Luckily, I can kind of yeet him. Okay, we just have to watch out for those. I think this might actually be my favorite map. There's definitely a lot more explodey dudes. Explodudes? Okay, extra summon damage, which is really good. Okay, what else do we get for this? Summons deal 50 summon damage to nearby enemies every 2 seconds. Increase summon damage by 1% after 15 enemies killed. Oh, boy. I think summons are actually just, like, better than... Like, the summon builds might actually have better scalability than a lot of, like, damaging abilities. Okay. I'm really afraid of what happens if I kill him outside of the arena. Because I'm not super sure about that one. I've got to imagine the developer has accounted for this. Otherwise it would be pretty stupid to ever be on this level. It's like, oh yeah, half of your rewards you just don't get because they're gone. What? Okay, there we go. Elasticity, Tome of Summoning. Like, rip my reload rate, but the damage is just too good to be ignored. Now all I need is just piercing on this, and honestly, just run a deer on them. Let's see, do we go for the Magic Scythe? 40 damage, inflicts curse on enemies. Let's see, Magic Scythe damage is increased by your move speed, and damage increased by your bonus to bullet damage. Ooh, those are kind of fun. We also have Magnetism or Holy Arts. I really wish I could reload. Because, yeah, we could also grab recharge. No, let's go for the magic scythe. The more summons I've got, the better. Holy smokes. The magic scythe spins freaking crazy fast. Yeah, that's worth it. I have not... Are my bats... No, my bats are doing like 20-something damage. Oh wait, I'm in deer form. What am I doing? I'm going slow. That's unacceptable. Alright, aged dragon? Probably. There we go. I might as well get the dragon scaling, even if it's not, like, obscenely good at the moment. It'll help me scale my damage all the same. Okay. I get legitimately excited when I see this game gets an update. I think of all of the Bullet Heavens I've played, this has the most interesting updates, because it always changes something in a weird way. Let's see. Dragon Bond, Shadow Blade. I want the other one, but I'll go for Dragon Bond for the time being. As that provides me a reasonable amount of damage over time. There we go. Wait, what are my magic spears up to? 138 damage. That's pretty good. I wish I could get more of them, but I'd have to be on the endless mode for that, and that sounds stinky. So I want nothing to do with it, at least for the moment. Okay, what else do we got? Tornado, Train Dragon for the extra that. I want this one, Feed the Beast. Unfortunately, it's not, it hasn't shown up yet. So yeah, let's get Train Dragon just so my dragon is extra angy. Because it's already pretty strong. I think it does 103 damage per shot. There we go. But yeah, maybe I just haven't been paying attention to Brotato updates lately. I'll get to it when I get to it. I think it's kind of one of those where, I think Brotato is getting enough promotion, and it's kind of fun to just, take it slow and come back to these when they're done. Speaking of games that I want to go back to, Feed the Beast. I really want to play Hades again. It's been a long time, and I think it would be, a pretty good idea to get the epilogue, whatever the, like, true ending, that's at the end of everything. Because if I remember right, there's, like, an actual further ending. Let's see, do we want Dark Arts? Magnetism, Divine Wrath, or Pyromage? Go for Pyromage. Not that it benefits me much at all, but I'll do it anyway. Oh, there's a little bit more of that. Boy, I sure am glad I am deer. I will have to try this again as the flamethrower characters. So what is Bloodsuckers? Let's see. It's okay, extra summon damage. Intense burn or evasive. I'll grab Bloodsuckers just for the sake of it. Not that I am at all in need at the moment. Frankly, the thing I need the most is reload speed. Though, I barely shoot, so maybe it doesn't matter. Some more movement speed wouldn't be the worst idea. Okay, soul powered. Bullet damage by 15% when you gain a soul heart. Hell yeah. I don't know if that's permanent, but I kind of get the distinct feeling it might be. I'm also really curious if soul hearts count towards your maximum HP. Because if it does, oh boy, a diamond summon build could actually be like one of the most ridiculous things ever. You know, just oodles of HP. Let's see, do we want to grab pulsing summons or do we want to go ghost friend? I really like Ghost Friend. Pulsing summons, don't get me wrong, it's good, but the more summons I can just stack, the better. There we go. Our Ghost Friend's shots are piercing too. The other thing I really like about this map so far is there's it's like really high enemy density, so I can just plow through hordes. Let's see, Soul Link. Soul Heart, when you lose a Soul Heart, enemies lose. Double shot. I think I might want to do double shot for the time being. Not that it matters too much. Unfortunately, that does not affect Ghost Friend or any of the other ones, but that would start getting really busted. He gains my stats, he just doesn't get anything else, but maybe that's fine. I have no idea if this... Oh, there's a Soul Heart. Oh wait, I'm a deer. Why am I trying to shoot? Let's see. Holy Arts, Rapid Fire. There is also Quick Hands for the reload rate, but let's go for the Rapid Fire, because that's actually going to help Ghost Friend. I'm not shooting my gun much. Most enemies don't last... Oh, that was a homing... They have homing shots. There's stinky mages with homing shots that I need to worry about now. I was wondering when the other shoe was going to drop. Okay, I'm enjoying this map slightly less. It's still good. But these homing shots are inherently far more risky. Okay, good. At least we have plenty of these guys, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, because if it was nothing but those shooting mages, then we'd have some problems. But yeah, oddly enough, you kind of want to run towards the bullets. Because they don't home that well. They course correct, but they don't home that well. Firestarter, I should probably go for In the Wind. Blazing Speed is super tempting. We'll get that next. But I figure In the Wind should more or less remain... Oh, good. When I'm, transforming to and from, it actually deletes all projectiles near me. I'm always afraid in games like these. I never like, temporary invincibility, because you never know where it's gonna drop you. You know, are you going to be suddenly left vulnerable, out in the midst of a bunch of enemies that are immediately gonna descend upon you and just do a ton of damage? That should do a bunch of damage to them. Because I've definitely had that happen a couple of times. It always sucks. I'm just gonna push this guy around. Culling? Culling's okay. Light bullets. Let's go Blazing Speed. Alright, we get a chest. Chest gives us, when in deer form, shoot out snowballs that do 25% of deer form's damage. Okay, that's nonsense. As if I wasn't busted enough already. I can't quite tell... Okay, I think the snowballs are the really small things. They might even home in on enemies, which is hilarious. I would love to see this character in endless mode, just to see, like, how many bonus deer friends can you get? What kind of ridiculous nonsense is available to this character when looping? Oops. I think I got my shield back just to lose it immediately. It's not the end of the world, but it's slightly annoying. I'll have to get the Holy Bulwark when I get the chance. There we go. Okay. Hang tight. Be afraid. Because yeah, there aren't as many fodder enemies for me to kill at the moment. Oh, it's these guys finally. The weird lampreys. I'm not terribly afraid of them. It's really these culty shooters. Those are the scariest. Okay, so what do we want? Ghost Friend's projectiles burn. We could go rubber bullets. I'm actually... no, let's go for Ghost Wizard. More burn. I was thinking it would be worth it to go for the rubber bullets just because it makes my bats bounce, but I'm not in human form for long. As long as there's enough enemies on the screen, I spend most of my time charging through everything as an immortal deer monster. Which is, you know, of course, my ideal state. Perhaps I don't think I've ever had this much HP in this game. There we go. Boy, I don't think I've ever been this immediately strong on a regular run. He is back. Oh, it's a good time for deer business. Let's see. Do you want to do Wind Cutter? Absolutely. Does more damage based on my movement speed. Scythe is now stupid. I don't know how much damage it does, but I'm going to assume it's, lots? I'm going to assume it's lots. Okay. Just plow through the crowd. I feel like I need, no, there's no good, well, no. There probably is. I'm trying to remember which game it was. Was it Rampage back in the day? I need a good smushing noise when I run over certain things. The problem is I run over too many things, so I think it would get really repetitive. Like, I certainly remember squashing certain things flat in various games over the years. Oh. You're an unsettling fellow. I don't know what its patterns are. Oh, I think I took damage from one of those. There you are. Can I kill the tentacles? I can kill the tentacles. Yeah, I think we actually took damage from a, whoops. From one of those tentacles running through them. Yeah, there just aren't enough enemies for me to kill. Did I take another? I don't know, it's a little hard to tell what's going on. Oh, dear. Okay. Best to try and ram him a bunch. I don't know how much health he has. I'm assuming I've messed him up, like, super bad. Alright, there he goes. Let's see. Curse on enemies. It's nice, but I'm gonna go for Stalwart Shield. We're taking a little bit of damage here. Not that we really have much else to worry about. But you never know. Elements. Another Tome of Summoning. Rip reload speed. But now all my summons do double damage and have, double speed, which is really silly to watch. I think that deer form does count as a summon. I think that 50% movement speed is reflected in my own like running speed in deer form, which is wild. Because I'm stupid fast. It's like a little hard to follow what I'm doing. Oh, damn it. I was still in kind of charge as a deer mode and ran into a shot. It's fine. We got 3 minutes. It's highly unlikely I'm going to take enough damage to be in any danger here. There we go. I really spend no time out of it at this point. So, Ghost Friend's attack speed increased by your fire rate, or Ghost Friend fires additional projectiles. Just one? I'm not actually sure which is better. I'm gonna go for the double shot. Just for the sake of it. Ooh. I keep running into enemies just as my deer form runs out, and I'm pretty sure I'm not taking any damage for it, but I'm also not. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. Like I said, like, only a couple minutes left. There's no way There's no way I'm going to take enough damage to be in any danger here. Not considering how much, oh no, we're just at a health cap. I was wondering. Huh. So what is this? 4, 10? 10 soul hearts seems to be the upper maximum. You can't go any further than this. Hopefully the damage still scales up, even if I can't collect it. Okay, what is this? Magic Scythe's damage increases your bullet damage. Sure? I don't think I've really scaled up my bullet damage much, unfortunately. Is he dead? No. Got it. Okay, what do we have? Character size 50%, movement speed, and... oh, I am a big deer. I am a very big deer. I don't know if there's any other perks that increase my... oh, there are. It's the big mushroom. Increases my size as well. I should have been paying attention to that. Not that it really matters, but once again, going back to the whole, but what if endless mode? I could absolutely see a world where you get, like, the big deer. The deer the size of the damn screen. Oh, glare. Glare would actually be kind of funny on this. Not really that useful, but kind of funny. I like the inclusion of soul hearts. I think that's a nice change of pace. It does mean that I'm going to become endlessly broken on most of my runs at this point. But, whatever. I don't know. I don't play these games for the challenge of it. I could, but I'm more here to see what's the most ridiculous build I can come up with. And hard usually doesn't really have a whole lot of, like, it's hard to balance hard versus goofy overpowered runs. Because either you have to account that every run's going to be goofy and overpowered, or you have to... I don't know, I just don't think there's an easy way to do it. Shooting while standing still, that's a funny joke. I don't know. I'll grab Gale. I do wish this game had a little bit of meta progression to give every character a reroll. Maybe not many, but like a reroll or a banish, because there are certain perks that are just negatively useful. Gale's pretty much one of them. Like, I'm sure it's a great perk on other runs, I've certainly used it as such. It is useless to me otherwise. Oh wait, I'm running into enemies. I'm running into enemies when I'm not a deer. That's a problem. I'd say if I wasn't about to win. Hey, we've unlocked a new character. What level did I end up at? 32? That's not bad. I would love to play a version that's still 20 minutes, but you get double the EXP, but there's twice as many enemies on screen. So periodically summons a tentacle. Ooh, fun. I'm gonna screenshot this. I'm gonna actually start putting the character portraits in my YouTube thumbnails, because I think that would be kind of useful. Anyway, this is a ton of fun. And like I said, I'm always excited to see a new update for this game, because there's always fun things to play around with. Oh, we haven't even done a run with Raven yet. Yeah, I'll be back to that in a couple of weeks, probably. Or just kind of whenever I feel like it, because once again, I don't know, it's just kind of nice to be free to say like, yeah, I'm gonna play some 20 Minutes Till Dawn tonight, have a good time with it. But for now at least, I guess if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new indie games every single day, then hit subscribe. And if you want to see more 20 Minutes Till Dawn, boy, I've got a bunch of videos in the backlog that you can go check out while we wait for the next. But for now, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.